Hey, welcome. What you're seeing here is the game me and Taiko, who's sitting next to me, are currently working on.
Well, I'm not actually sitting next to you. Although we might be able to create this illusion. Anyways, we are having trouble right now finding names.
Yeah, the game folder is literally called Adventure. Even though I recently had some ideas on how we could call it, let's start with Devlog and come back to it later, shall we? Something that's been bothering me for quite some time now is the pale blue background in our main scene. So, let's hop into Sprite and draw a background for our game. This is the first sketch for said background, but it obviously lacks a whole lot of detail, especially on the tower and the wall itself. After some more Sprite struggle, I finally came up with this. It's not finished, of course, but it's a start, and I'm eager to see it in Unity. It looks so much better now compared to the boring blue in the background. But to give the scene a proper feel of depth, I wanted to add a parallax effect. A parallax effect moves the layers in front faster than the layers in the back, and it's a nice touch to almost any 2D side-scroller. Now, to achieve this effect, in most 2D games you could just change the camera from orthographic to perspective and arranging the scene something like that. But the problem with pixel art is that the pixels in the back are then smaller than the pixels in the front, so the whole picture falls apart, what we obviously don't want. This is the code to get the parallax working. The script is from a video from Adam C. Yunis, so if you want to learn more about it, you can check the link in the description. And when you're already down there, you can bullet the algorithm into promoting this video. You know how. But hey, anyways, let's move on to the next thing I want to work on, the enemies. But first, let's talk about the ideas I had for the game title.
We should first explain the basic plot, so the title makes more sense.
True. You wanna start?
Yes, you play as this guy who we admit that we are really bad at finding names, also doesn't have one. The first thing is that you meet the captain of a ship who plans on leaving soon and is willing to take you with him if you help him acquire some last resources. Now bring your ideas for the game title, Minto.
Yeah, so the first one is Adventure's Eve. I was thinking about that one because you're trying to leave your home, so the whole story, the whole game is kind of in anticipation of the real adventure. The second one is Setting Sails. It's either a subtitle or a proper title on its own.
Yeah, I think both together would match really good. We could show the main title, Adventure's Eve, and a second later or so blend in Setting Sails underneath.
So yeah, next thing, the enemies. Our current problem is that you have... Why is the music as loud? Put the music down. A bit more. Yes, better. Where were we? Oh yeah. Our current problem is that the enemies show no reaction if you hit them. First things first, I want the player to get a pushback effect as soon as he hits an enemy. So I hopped into Sprite and came up with that. Now, it's not finished, okay? It's one animation in the game that doesn't fit. See, I'm gonna finish it at some point, but it's gotta do for now. With that out of the way, I'm able to get the logic working in Unity. This is the code, if anyone is interested, I doubt it. After some struggle with hitboxes and collision detection, it is set up so that every time you touch an enemy, you get forced into a state that you can't exit till you touch the ground. The code is written in a way that it is really easy to implement a live system. But I think we are finished for now. I really thank you for watching. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment or 2 or 3. Did you already? Well, anyways, have a good one. See ya in the next video.